See TV's most popular show, 60 Minutes. Then on All in the Family, Archie's bar gets hit with some bogus money. And Vera gets ESP on Alice. Then Kaz takes a break with a special lady. And the drama heats up on Dallas. Exciting comedy and drama Sunday at 7, 6 Central and Mountain Time.
In Tampa, Florida, this is Lindsey Nelson with Paul Horning. We're at Tampa Stadium. We're going to the fourth quarter now. The Packers are leading 17-7. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have the ball first and 10 at the 43, and Jim Carter has come in now at middle linebacker for the Green Bay Packers. Carter is in there at linebacker. First and 10 at the 43. White and Carter are the running backs for Ray, and Ray's going to run it himself to the 40. It will be marked at the 38-yard line. So it is a pickup of 5 yards for Mike Ray. Robert Barber made the tackle. Passing, Ray is 7 for 17, 95 yards, 2 interceptions. His longest gain, 16.
In Atlanta, who desperately wants to go to the playoffs, getting beat by Cincinnati 16-7 third quarter. But hold on, they usually win it in the last minute. The Rams and Giants are tied 10 apiece third quarter. And the Jets, with 2 touchdown passes from Matt Robinson to Wesley Walker, have gone in front of the Jets now 21-13.
Second down, 5 yards to go. White and Carter in the I formation. Carter, penalty marker is thrown. Goes to the 35-yard line. Offsides against Green Bay. A 5-yard penalty, which will be very close to a first down.
Take the penalty.
Now take a look.
Offside, defense, number 70, second down.
Robert Barber was offside. His second down, about a foot to go. Ball is outside the 33-yard line. Tampa Bay Buccaneers trying to keep their drive alive here. McKay and Muck are the wide receivers. Louis Carter and Charlie White are the setbacks. Ray. Incomplete. Tried to get it out there to Charlie White. He tried to get rid of it.
I tell you, he did a good job saving the sack that time. Pressure again. And Ray, even though he hasn't been sacked that many times, Lindsey, has moved around well in that pocket. He's run the ball on 4 or 5 occasions. Right here, you see a blitz from the offside. That's Mike Douglas, who just missed a good shot at him. And very wisely got it off, and that was not intentional grounding.
They thought last week in Chicago, the coaching staff of the Bucs thought that maybe Ray held on to the ball a few times when he should have managed to get rid of it. He was sacked 8 times. They worked on it a lot this week. Third down, about a foot to go for the Bucs. White, first and 10. Buccaneers have it at the 31-yard line of the Packers. Jim Carter made the tackle.
Here's Carter, 9-year veteran out of Minnesota. I think Bart wants a little experience in there. Hanner goes with him. Dave Hanner, the defensive coach. And Carter got the first down easily off the left side, stopped by Carter.
First down and 10 yards to go for Tampa. They have the ball at the Green Bay 31-yard line. The Packers are leading 17-7. The Bucs trying to get something on the scoreboard, trailing by 10 in the fourth quarter. Carter, Louis Carter. And for the Green Bay defense at the 32-yard line. Kalas on the play.
Good force by the safety, Steve Luke, the strong safety. And he sees that pitch, Lindsey. He comes up as well as any safety man to meet the run. He loves to tackle, and he's a good tackler.
McKay and Mucker coming at wide receivers now. Second 11 at the 32.
And Philadelphia gone in front of Minnesota. Second quarter. That's still in the second quarter, folks. 2 touchdown passes by Tarkenton and at least 2 by Jaworski.
Ray. Incomplete. Packers are looking for a possible grounding call. There is none.
There should be one. He didn't throw that out of desperation. I'm not sitting in this press box.
It'll be 3rd and 11.
I tell you, Mike Ray has run for his
And
life.
now we're getting the call.
You know, it used to be where quarterbacks could really get away with murder with the play like that. They just throw it out of bounds on purpose. There's still a lot of on-purpose passes thrown out of bounds, but they don't call it. For instance, when you want to stop a clock, they run the short turnout. Throw it out of
Illegal
bounds.
forward pass, number 15, intentional grounding, loss of down.
That's down and distance.
Right here, he's in trouble. Here comes Terry Jones in the shade. That's Robert Barber right here. Now he just threw it downfield, out of bounds.
3rd and 21 at the 42. Ray. And it is complete. Not nearly enough for a first down. Jimmy Giles took it, hit by Steve Luke.
That'll be a 49-yard field goal attempt. Unless they go for it on 4th down, they may well. They're 5 and 8, got nothing to lose. I wouldn't be surprised if McKay doesn't go for it.
4th and 11. Timeout is called for by Ray. He wants to talk it over.
He's thinking about it.
4th down, 11 yards to go. Ball at the 32.
Now here's a shot. Lindsey, why not? 5 and 8 on the year. You're 2.5 games out of it. If they get beat today, they're completely out of it. And as Johnny McKay was quoted, it'd take a miracle, right? So why not try for one? And it's not that much. It's 11 yards. If they go for it, I wouldn't be surprised to see Green Bay blitz in this situation.
Cast iron where you need it for strength and accuracy. Hardened gears and ball bearing construction for long life and dependability. Heavy-duty motors with power to spare. Rockwell builds tools that way for a reason. Because a power tool is only as good as the job it can do and just how long it can do it. Rockwell, your work can't afford anything less.
We could tell you that Pioneer's PL518 probably offers today's best value in a direct drive turntable. We could tell you its tone arm rides on 10 times the conventional number of ball bearings for smoother track, or that its direct drive motor all but eliminates wow and flutter. But nothing we tell you will be as convincing as this. Pioneer, we bring it back alive.
In Tampa, Florida, we have 12 minutes, 5 seconds left to play in the game. Green Bay is leading 17-7. Tampa Bay has the ball 4th and 11 at the Green Bay 32, and they're going to go for it.
Yep. Remember, Neil O'Donoghue, the kicker, was hurt on the kickoff in the 3rd quarter, and he kind of limped off, so I think this may move Johnny McKay to go for it. Why not?
Ray dropping back, 4th and 11, and he throws, and it's incomplete. So the ball goes over on downs. He was trying to hit John McKay at the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Green Bay Packers. They take over at their own 32-yard line.
Well, it was overthrown. He had good pass protection that time. So it may be that the Bucs are without a field goal kicker. He's got ice on his knee, I understand. On the bench, we'll try to get a shot of him. He's sitting right down on the bench. I can see him from up here. He's got ice on the knee, I understand.
Here come the Packers. David Whitehurst still quarterbacking them. Whitehurst going long. Intercepted at the 30-yard line. Picked off by Mike Washington. And it'll be 1st and 10 now as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get it right back. They will have the ball at their own 38-yard line.
Well, he tried to open it up a little bit, go for the home run, go for the big play to James Lofton down the right sideline. Middleton is back in there Here it goes right down the left sideline. I think he pulled the strings a little bit, Lindsey. And the interception by Mike Washington, his 4th on the year, gives the Bucks another shot.
When you break horses for a living and you do it wrong, they can break you first. But when you do it right, you can turn a terrified animal into a horse a man can count on. And now comes Miller time. Time to head for the best tasting beer you can find. Miller High Life.
If you've got the time, you've got the time, we've got the beer, Miller Beer.
Across the sea from Germany comes Ford Fiesta, Wundercar, a record-breaking sales success throughout Europe with front-wheel drive and Michelin steel belted radials for sure-footed traction, rack and pinion steering for direct response, quick responsive acceleration, and great EPA mileage estimates. Fiesta, backed by Ford Motor Company, sold and serviced by over 5,000 Ford Fiesta dealers coast to coast. Ford Fiesta.
Coming next, see top touring pros in the Mixed Team Championship of Golf. You'll say, you saw it on CBS Sports.
That's Neil O'Donoghue, the placement kicker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who's had ice applied along the sideline, which is possibly the reason they did not go for the field goal and elected to gamble on 4th and 11. Now Ray throws, and it's complete to Owens. He's at the 50-yard line, drops the ball, and the Green Bay Packers have it at the 49. Jim Carter's on the ball.
Well, a veteran from Minnesota hasn't seen too much playing time. Mike Hunt has done a good job for Green Bay all year long in the middle. But here in the 4th quarter, Dave Hanner's elected to go with the veteran right here. It's a completion, just a quick square-in pattern. Owens coughs up the football, and the alert Jim Carter right on top of it.
First down and 10 yards to go. Ball is just in advance of the 48-yard line.
Well, Lindsey, here's the official count. 71,952 tickets sold today. And there's over 67,700 in attendance, only 4,000 no-shows. Beautiful day.
Green Bay is leading 17-7. Turdell Middleton in motion to the outside. Jim Culbreth. Culbreth across to the 49-yard line. Picked up a couple of yards on the play. Possibly 3. Make it 2nd and 7.
Right off the left side. Watch the blocking. Tackle down on Kohler. Tim Stokes does a good job. A little late deciding to go outside, Culbreth. But it got more yardage. A good push block. I think that was Rich McGard's the tight end.
Lofton is split far to the left side now for Whitehurst, the quarterback. Middleton. At the 46-yard line, Kohler and Dave Pear made the tackle.
This is Dave Pear, the nose guard, and he's one of the best in the business. A good crawl block by Larry McCarron. Look at him keep his balance beautifully. But Dave Pear fights off the block and makes the tackle. And as a good effort by McCarron, that's the toughest thing in the world to do for a center, Lindsey, is when you get a man as big as Pear, head up right on your nose to block him one way or the other. The defensive man sure has the edge.
3rd and 5. Whitehurst rolling. Stretches his body out to try to reach the sticks. And at the 41-yard line, he got it. Cecil Johnson made the stop.
And that's a planned play. That is definitely a run all the way with Whitehurst. That's a Packer first down in a long, long time.
9 minutes, 58 seconds left to play in this game.
And that's the second first down for the Packers this half. So they have sat on that 10-point lead, and luckily, Tampa Bay hasn't been able to put any points on the board.
Culbreth and Middleton are the setbacks. Andre Thompson in motion toward the inside. Fake to Culbreth. Whitehurst swings it out to Turdell Middleton. And Middleton is out of bounds at the 39-yard line. David Lewis on the tackle, formerly of Southern Cal. Gain of 2 yards on the completed pass. It'll be second down and 8 yards to go.
2 interceptions for touchdowns has enabled the Cincinnati Bengals to put 23 points on the board now.